Hello folks, hope everybody's doing well today. It's Friday. Hope everybody has a blessed day and a blessed weekend. Stay safe, Lord willing. Um, we'll start off today with Shelby. Continue her in your prayers there. She's doing better. And one of the things she had told me there about the insurance was kind of messing with her a little bit there, but I believe they got that straightened out now. A lot better than it was anyway. Um, Today's video, Carolyn, she made some tinctures up. The toothache medicine and jewelweed. And that toothache medicine works. Daniel, he'd been having a, Lord, month and a half anyway, an ingrown toenail on his big toe. And we'd messed with it at the house and everything, tried to work on it and all. But he could put that on there and it would help numb it. But we took him to the doctor this week, and that one night I worked on probably an hour, and I thought I'd had got all of it. No, Lord have mercy. She pulled out there Tuesday. It was a great big wide nail, and she put something in there to where it won't grow back on that side. So hopefully that there's on the mend now. Gave him some antibiotics to take so it don't get infected. We'll show you here in a minute. The biggest hauls this week was taters and grapes. We picked a 17-gallon bucket full of grapes. We split them, gave Mom some over there. And then we picked a few red grapes down here at the house. Been cleaning out the barn. Got one of them done. Tomorrow, nothing happens, Lord willing, get the other cleaned out. Still been cutting some more wood. And Monday, we're going to be doing a cooking video. It's part of Debbie's Kitchen's open collab. We'll leave the link in the description. It's the first day of fall. First day of fall. Lord have mercy, it's years of flying. But we'll leave a link in the description. It's a fall dish or dessert. It's open collab. If you'd like to join it, feel free. That's pretty much wrapping up this week's stuff here so far. Next week, I went and looked at a little job there this evening. Be doing some backhoe work for a neighbor. And let's see. Helped them get a tire put on this evening there. The back wheel on their tractor they was trying to get on. I stopped and helped them work on that there. But as far as that there goes, I believe I've got everything written or read off of Carolyn's list. I did get up on the barn roof this evening there. We had one place that it had been leaking. Hopefully I got that fixed. Oh, I forgot also, where we had our corn and everything planned, we didn't get no video of this. But I dished it up and got it looking pretty good. And I sowed some red clover. I could tell a big difference this year. Last year we planted red clover as a cover crop, and it done real good. So hopefully there, yeah, I jumped into it the other evening. Got it dished up and everything there because they was giving rain showers. Well, hurried up and got it. It didn't rain. And I think next week they're giving some, so maybe that'll be all right. And let's see. The other day when we took Daniel to get his toe cut up on there, I'd seen a place that had garlic. We went over there and got some garlic from them folks, bought it, and going to plant it. And it's a pretty neat little place. It was at his house. It was a little farm stand that he's got there. I'll mention more about that a little bit later on when we go to plant the garlic. But I believe y'all are about done with me here. I'll fix And up here, Carolyn has a short video on making 2 tinctures, the toothache medicine and jewelweed. And hope you all have a blessed weekend. Stay tuned. I'll show you some pictures of the grapes and the saxatators. That morning we didn't take the camera up there. Like I said, my dad, he really don't care about being on camera or anything there, so I just left the camera at home. And as many taters as we had to pick up, we didn't really have time to film anyway. And then that evening, we went and picked the grapes. Alrighty. Let's take a look here at Carolyn's video. See you later.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to be doing some tinctures. This first one here is jewelweed. First off, I'm not anything medical. I'm not an herbalist, but I will link you to a channel. Her name's Kaylee, the Homestead. I'll link you to her. She's an herbalist, and I'll link the video she does on the jewelweed. That's what we're going to be doing first, is the jewelweed. I've got some here. If you've never seen it, there's these little pod seeds in the pod. And if you touch them, I can do it one-handed here, they burst open. We used to play with these when we was little, and they're also called, or we used to call them, touch-me-nots. And like she said, if you turn the flower, if I can get a hold of it, upside down, it looks like, focus, a little hat. My hands are stained up. I've been doing grapes, so overlook that. Here's what the leaf looks like on it. It's got little jagged edges. And the stem, this is the big part of the stem. And this is where the good stuff is inside. Can you break that open? There's like little jelly stuff inside. It's really good for it's really good for poison oak, bee stings, bites, anything that itches like that. And the other one we're going to do is Daniel had planted a toothache plant, and here's little flowers. They look like bull's eyes. And this is toothache plant for toothache or anything that you want numbed. This is, it makes like a numbing. Okay, tinctures are really easy. I've got a little glass jar. I'm going to put the toothache flowers, plant flowers. You can also use the leaves of these, but the flowers is what's got the most medicine in it. And we got some vodka here, and you just want to pour that over top. Make sure nothing's floating. It might float a little bit. Try to stick them down in there. And you want to put a lid on this and let it set for about 4 weeks. And then we'll strain it. And you'll have your toothache medicine. Kind of like Orajel. Okay, now for the jewelweed, just put in, I've got the whole plant here. Won't need that much, but just break up and put it in. Okay, I got it all filled up. There's stems and leaves and flowers in there. I'm going to use witch hazel for this one. It'll be easier on the skin than the vodka. So all you do, same thing, just pour it over top. Try to get them below the witch hazel there. Same thing with this one. I'm going to put a lid on it and let it set for about 4 weeks. And I'm going to use this as a spray for when I get poison oak. I know, well, I can still get poison oak anytime really, but mostly of the summer, but I'll have it for bug bites or anything like that too. And this will be for if we have a toothache. This will be going in the mouth, so that's why we use vodka. I'm not sure of any other substitutes. I'm sure there is some, but there you go. Also, you want to label it and put what it is. And the date. And you want to put these in a cool, dark place and shake it up every couple days or so. Just shake it up. Okay, I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a blessed day and come back and see us.
Down on the farm where the green grass grows, we're thankful for the love that everybody knows. It's another day under the white blue sky, with the sun shining bright and the time drifting by. Home is Homestead where the story unfolds, our hearts full of laughter and our memories go. Oh, thank you for watching from near and far. Your support, it brightens just like a star. Don't forget to subscribe, it's always free. Join our journey, come share the glee.